Hey guys, what's going on? Hope everyone's well, staying safe and all that good stuff. Um, Today I've been procrastinating about making this video, but for a while, so I know I haven't made a video for a while. But anyway, I thought I'd get to it and do my best. So hopefully people out there will enjoy this. This is another out there will enjoy it, and I really appreciate your support. So I thought that in April, May, June, and August, I would try to think of projects and ideas to support people in Asia. Excuse me, sorry. Um, as an anti-imperialist, I know a lot of time I talk about in my videos about supporting people from Africa. So I thought on different months I'll focus on different groups. So hopefully that makes it a bit more interesting for myself, like different challenges rather than doing the same old stuff. Hopefully, and also it's good to support obviously different groups and do stuff that's a bit different. So I hope, as I say, people will enjoy this video, and if I get enough views, then hopefully I'll donate some as much money as possible if I can raise as much as possible for people in Asia, and also like share ideas where people who are like sponsors or people with money or ability to help through sharing ideas will think about ways we can support people in Asia. So anyway, I'll try not to waffle on too much because that intro has been a bit long. So anyway, as I said, I was thinking in the thumbnail, I was drinking water for once instead of tea. So just trying to drink water because I think that apparently that helps you to lose weight. So I don't know if you noticed in some of my videos I'm a bit tubby, but anyway, obviously it's sad the situation, what's going on with coronavirus, but hopefully it'll be over before we know it, and hopefully we'll appreciate things we have a lot more. So hopefully there'll be a lot of positives that come from it, like we'll appreciate the things we have and people we know. I'm also thinking of like doing videos about my hoarding habits, but that's quite a difficult one because I don't know what to sort of. It's a bit of an embarrassing problem to like sort of share. So I've been thinking like hopefully on Thursday I'm going to do my embarrassing hoarding problems, but I'm mainly hoping not to talk about myself too much, but mostly about Asia and my ideas to empower people in Asia. Anyway, sorry for waffling or if I'm a bit nervous, but as I say, hopefully people out there will enjoy this video and share it on behalf of people from Asia, and I hope to support people from this, like poorest people from Asia especially. So anyway, I'll get onto this. Point number one, I hope to support Asian startups like social enterprises which can help Asian startups to get started and start their own business and then grow. So I'm hoping to talk about that through April and say May and June and also in August, and hopefully how I can empower Asian startups and things like that, and share ideas with other people here, other people's ideas in the comments and things like that. Point number two, I hope to learn about Asia as much as possible, and also like to encourage other people to learn about Asia, especially those who might be interested in learning different things like facts about Asia and things like that. Point number three, I'm hoping to like as soon as possible, like I with my hoarding problems, I like collect as many things as I like to write on and stuff, but obviously, well, I say obviously, but to stop having arguments with a family, or like my hoarding gets in their way a bit. So I've agreed to sort of send as many things as I can to parts of Asia and Africa and places like that. So I was thinking like this, and normally like in this thing I normally write on the inside cover, but I thought I will leave this to send it to parts of Asia, like parts of the Far East and things like that, for like artists to draw things about how they can unite Asia together and make peace across Asia and things like that, and like artists from India and Pakistan and places like that, how Asians can work more closely together. So I'm hoping to send them sort of as soon as like possible through like churches or other organizations which can send things to those countries, and like so artists from Asia, especially ones with learning disabilities like dyslexia or autism, can draw pictures about like how to make peace in Asia and things like using their imagination, because a lot of people with dyslexia or autism can be really arty or creative. So I'm hoping like to empower those groups as well as to raise awareness about dyslexia and autism and other learning disabilities in Asia or amongst Asian communities around the world as well, like diaspora as well. And yeah, hopefully in the future they'll send me like, or they'll have Twitter accounts or YouTube pages, or YouTube channels, sorry, where they share their art, what they've done through what materials I've sent them and things like that. Yeah, sorry if I'm waffling or being a bit nervous or not being as clear as I'd like to be, but yeah, so I'm hoping to help as many people as possible. And number 4, on that note, I hope to make peace across Asia. And I think with things like the coronavirus problems, I think it's the best time for Asia to work together, possibly even with African countries, like Asian scientists and African scientists, to work on curing some of these problems that are emerging, like new diseases and things like that. So hopefully helping people from Asia and Africa, and also the rest of the world as well. But I especially people who look down on Asian and African nations, they can be the ones to cure a lot of these problems, hopefully. Point number 5, I hope to listen to and encourage Asians, especially from Asia itself, with their ideas and goals and dreams and aspirations. For instance, especially ones with dyslexia, especially I hope to support schools, special needs schools, or learn disabled, whichever term you prefer, for people with autism, dyslexia, ADHD, and things like that, to achieve their full potential. And on Facebook, share things that might help them. As I say, send materials like papers and pens and different coloured pens and all that, so they can do art stuff and things like that. And also where they can learn about entrepreneurs with learning disabilities and things like that, so they can be inspired to start their own businesses. 6, on that note, I hope to help Asians to achieve their full potential around the world and to work together, network together, and things like that. 7 is a bit of a biased one. I don't know if he will listen to me, but I hope God will bless people from Asia and make positive miracles in their favor and things like that. 8, once again, I think Asian nations, a lot of the time most of the time they don't get on well with each other, like China and Japan, or China and India and Pakistan and things like that. So I hope to encourage Asians to be more united and something from the positive from these negative situations where with coronavirus and things like that, hopefully that can bring them together. So hopefully, despite all negative, hopefully something positive will come along. 9, I hope to support Asian writers, authors, artists, and people like that. And 10, I hope to support young people from Asia, young entrepreneurs, young-preneurs, if you like, young writers, young people to become writers or artists and to have more confidence and things like that. As I say, especially those with learning disabilities. Whilst also at the same time possibly teaching some of the schools or people there about how to make sure children are safe online and things like that as well. But at the same time, hoping they can get mentors to empower them. I think that covers part 1. Sorry if I rushed it a bit, I was a bit nervous. But hopefully someone out there liked this video and it wasn't as bad as I fear, probably. Anyway, as ever, I'd love to hear your thoughts, and thanks if you support this channel and this video. Peace and love.